Welcome to digitalconstructive.com, and in this video we're going to be taking a quick look at what jobs you can do with a D-4 license. Now, in the state of California, the D-4 Central Vacuum Systems Contractor installs, modifies, maintains, or repairs central vacuum systems, pneumatic tube dispatching systems, or any other type of pipeline which operates systems of reduced pressure for any purpose. Now, the D-4 classification falls under the C61 limited specialty umbrella. I'm not going to go through all of these points, but there are two which are particularly relevant to this video. An applicant classified and licensed in the classification limited specialty shall confine activities as a contractor to that field or fields and scope of operations set forth in the application and accepted by the registrar, or to that permitted by Section 831. A specialty contractor other than a C61 contractor may perform work within the field and scope of operations of classification C61, provided the work is consistent with established usage and procedure in the construction industry and is related to the specialty contractor's classification. So you always want to make sure that the type of work you're doing falls under the scope of the license that you're going for. And when you apply to the CSLB, you're going to be giving a explanation of what you do, what kind of work you do, and what materials you use, so that you always want to make sure that you're going by what the CSLB says. No matter what anybody tells you, no matter what you hear online, you always want to go by what the CSLB says. Now, the vast majority of the contractors that hold this classification are offering services related to central vacuum systems. Now, these essentially are power collection units. They can be installed in a garage or storage space. They're used for removing dirt and debris and dust. Beyond a residential setting, sometimes they're seen in hospitals, nursing homes, restaurants, funeral homes, anywhere where there's a standard of cleanliness and that needs to be adhered to, and dust needs to be collected and things like that. Now, in addition to just the central role of a central vacuum system and those services, you might see also, offering services related to custom fittings, different product sales, warranties, tube manufacturing. These types of contractors are offering estimations and quotes and different kinds of whole home consulting services and things like that. But essentially, this is it's a relatively small and very specific and in some ways obscure trade. But essentially, this is a contractor license that exists for this type of work. Now, in the state of California, you can hold multiple contractor license classifications. Now, the most common additional license that D4 contractors hold is a C7 low voltage or a C10 electrical or a D21 machinery and pumps. Now, in order to get an additional classification, you have to have experience in that particular trade. We've got more information about holding multiple contractor licenses in California on our website. You definitely want to check that out if you're interested. Now, to get the D3 license, you've got to pass an exam. It's going to be an 115 question multiple choice exam, closed book. You'll get 3 hours to complete it. It'll be taken via computer at a proctored testing facility that's going to be assigned to you based on your zip code. Now, the information that you're going to need to know is quite varying. Company organization, different taxes and financial reporting, cash management, workers' compensation, insurance, labor laws. There's a ton of information that you need to know. We cover it all in our course that you can find below the video. Now, in addition to that, you want to be prepared for math-related questions. So know your basic arithmetic, your units of measurement, calculating square footage. Be prepared to potentially answer questions related to all these topics, and in addition, percentages and decimals. Now, everything you need to know is presented in our course in a clear and easy to understand format with tons of visual examples and diagrams, essentially a full summary of everything you need to know. Now, this could come in the form of either physical study guides or ebooks, online videos with full audio reviews, tons of online practice tests, a complete math course, and then of course, application preparation and review to ensure that your application is filled out correctly before you send it to the CSLB. And then of course, we're here to support you throughout the entire process for any questions that you have. Now, I hope you found this information helpful. We've got another video that goes deeper into the requirements for the D4 license. I strongly suggest you check that out. Below the video, we've got links to the most updated fees and also the application. If you have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. This is digitalconstructive.com, and thanks again for watching.